Hello pet lovers, chinchilla enthusiasts, and beyond, and welcome back to Roll for Dustbath, a show inspired by Roll for Sandwich by Adventures in Aardia. At Roll for Dustbath, we are letting chance decide every detail of one of my chinchilla's dust baths. So with that, let's get to the dusty details. First up, let's roll for our chinchilla. 3 Knox. I think Knox is probably the Roll for Dustbath favorite, so we'll have to see how well his color changing goes today. Next up is roll for our dust house, and you'll see we have even more chances now to go to the thrift shop. Alright, 5 baking dish, which means we're going to the thrift shop. This is probably my favorite thing to do now, because every time I come in there's a bunch of new stuff, and still so much to look at. And you'll notice this thrift store organizes their stuff by rainbow. So after plenty of time looking, some really interesting bowls and things that could definitely be dust baths, I ended up finding this really kind of ugly golf bowl thing, bag, and clubs. Looks like it might be for chips and salsa, but now it's for chinchilla dust. I also checked out the stuffed animals and found this little dopey stuffy, and yeah, I'm gonna need that hat, so he's coming home with me too. Alright, let's get back and get to this dust bath, and I will take care of you later. Alright, so we've got our dust house, which I think is going to be pretty good. Now let's move on to how much dust. 2 1/4 cup, and I actually think that's a pretty good amount of dust for this kind of flat container. Next up, let's hit it with a little wild hat magic. 17 elf hat. So I have 2 elf hats, and the one I'm going to use was, I think, originally branded for guinea pigs. It had some Velcro underneath, but you know how I feel about Velcro, so I modified it for the chins. Alright, let's roll for our bonus item hold. 5 toys. Man, we've gotten toys a lot lately. So let's go ahead and grab our D20 and see what he gets. Give it a little nibble for good luck, Knox. Okay, a 7, and that is a rattan spring. Okay, I think he's actually going to be able to hold this one because of the texture of it. And like the other chins, I think he's just going to be naturally more inclined to hold it because it is a toy and he might want to chew on it. And now that we're all set, let's get to the dust bath. My prediction right now is that Knox is going to be a little bit less enthused about this dust bath because it is not in the typical dust house. So, getting started, he's starting to dust, which is pretty good, but, you know, it's not quite Chip or Henry or even Linus. They all put in a lot more effort, but he is doing his best and he's getting decently clean. I think, though, from the show's perspective, it would be great if he had a little bit more energy and a little bit better rolls. It seems as though he's just sort of wiping his face all the time. Oh, and looks like that's a pretty good roll. So he did redeem himself a little bit there at the end, but I'm still going to give him, I think, a 4.3 out of 10, and we'll call it Tiger's Little Helper. And now, can he hold it? Oh no. Okay, we're going to give him a couple more tries. Attempt number 2. Wow, that was just rude. And one more, attempt number 3. Okay, obviously not. Sorry buddy, you are 2 of 4 for your holds. Thanks everybody for watching, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out our maze video coming soon.